What's up, guys? This is the JP Mexican. Welcome to part 3 of getting good at zombies. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's gonna be pretty cool. Now, right off the bat, I gotta say, unfortunately, did not beat my 50 record on Riese solo. I tried a few times, not a whole bunch, and I failed. But we got other stuff to talk about. So, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. But before we get into that, I would like to give a quick shout out to WideNet Gaming, I think the channel's name is. I could be wrong though. I hope I'm not wrong. But shout out to them because they reminded me of something, not deliberately, but I was watching one of their videos and then I was reminded of something that I completely forgot to do in the first episode, which was establish this. I am of the belief that if you are good at solo zombies, that does not mean you are good at Call of Duty Zombies as a whole. I'm of the belief that you need to be good at co-op, because that's what the mode was made for co-op. Now yes, single player has been like the main way people play this game, but that's because it's a lot easier to play by yourself than get other people to play with you, obviously. I could have sworn I mentioned that during the first episode, but then looking back, I guess I didn't. Maybe I did a different take and thought I mentioned it or something. I do not know, but my bad for forgetting. So yes, so keep a little in the back of your head when watching these videos and when rewatching the other ones. Just because I get to 50 on Riese doesn't make me think that I'm good. That being said though, I do think the skills that you can acquire from playing in solo can then translate to your skills in playing co-op, which is pretty cool. I'll be making a video response to a video series that WideNet Gaming made. I hope that's their name. I actually might make it after doing this one, just because I don't want to set up the lights again. You guys like the lights? Leave in the comments whether or not you like the lights. I think they're kind of cool. Alright, so I tied my Kino record on the first attempt, 32, which is pretty cool. I had to look up the Discord, because there's a lot of maps now. It's more than just one. There's a lot of maps. I played my first co-op in freaking forever with a random guy. Shout out to Commander Chaz. Shout out to Commander Chaz. Shout out to Commander Chaz. I might include the whole thing in there. John's friend, who's apparently named, he told me I can call him Revis. Okay, I'm calling him Revis or Rev. Yeah, he beat John's record. I don't remember what John's record was, but it's less than 38, so he beat it. Yeah, and then I got to 42 on Kino. The same strategy, I guess I should explain the strategy now that I'm actually playing it. I'm just doing laps around the stage, which is pretty much what everybody does. In this game, I'm pretty sure I had like the crossbow and the thunder gun, and I think I had a third weapon, maybe the skull crusher. I honestly don't remember. It's been a few weeks now. Got to it pretty easily. Actually, the only reason why I had to stop was because the next day I had stuff to do, and it was kind of late-ish, and I had to get up pretty early. So yeah, it was only like 10:30, but I needed to get up early. So yeah, I was gonna stop anyways. So yeah, 42, pretty cool, I guess. Pretty low for Kino standards, because Kino's pretty easy. Oh yeah, here it is. John says his record is 37. Yeah, so John's in third place in this competition that he didn't agree to. I told him I'd put him in the video if he got to 39, but he said he doesn't have time for that. So yeah, big boy John busy. I'm just kidding. It's okay. He then got to round 30 on 5 and then said, "Good luck, my man." I was like, okay. Didn't know we were doing 5, but okay. Still hasn't beaten my Riese one, so just throwing that out there. I then got to round, what number is this? 15? 15 on Dead Ops Arcade, which is just funny. I then beat. I'm just gonna say I beat it. I beat Ascension. When I mean I beat Ascension, I mean like I have no aspirations of playing that map again. I got to 30. What am I saying? I got to 61. Yeah, pretty easy map. Just ran around the lunar launcher thing. I have some footage of that actually. I decided to record it because I thought I'm never want to play this again. I don't want to play this even for footage, so let's just record it now. Now, I don't hate Ascension, it's just that it was so easy, I don't feel the need to play it again. And the only reason why I stopped is because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, I'm done. I could definitely get to 70, but is it worth it? Maybe it wasn't super hard to get to 61, but it did take a while. I think I started around like maybe 9 o'clock ish. I did take like an hour break though. Maybe. I honestly don't remember. It wasn't that long, but I just don't think it's really worth it at this point. Ascension's super easy, probably easier than Kino. The only thing that's challenging about it is the monkeys, and even then, once I lost all my quick revives, I just had to care about defending Jug. Also, pretty funny thing, I did not know this, or at least I didn't remember this. The monkey's health, increases every round. So, in the earlier rounds, the ray gun's really good for killing it, and the thunder gun sucks. But then later on, the ray gun does literally nothing to them, and the thunder gun's like the only quick way of killing them, which is kind of funny. They still take 2 thunder gun shots though, which I still don't understand why. That doesn't make any sense. One thing I will say about Ascension though is that it taught me how to double back, because in my strategy I was doing a lot of double backing and kind of like a whole U-turn kind of thing. So I kind of like that just became kind of muscle memory. Now I do it on a lot of different maps. I don't think I've done it on World at War yet, but I've definitely done it on all the Black Ops maps. But yeah, I beat Ascension, so yeah. Even if Revis beats my record, he can keep it. I'm not putting in the time. It's a fun map though. But no, maybe we can do some co-op. That'd be pretty fun. Speaking of co-op, we did play a little bit, but my internet was really bad. I actually uploaded a video about that. Go check it out. It was fun. I enjoyed myself, even with the lagginess. I then got to 25 on 5. I think this was like my second attempt. 5. Here's a hot take. 5 isn't as hard as people say it is. Yeah, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but I think 5's setup the first few rounds of 5 is easier than Call of the Dead. We'll get into Call of the Dead in a second, but yeah, it wasn't super hard. I don't remember why I got downed or anything, but yeah. I then got Call of the Dead for myself and for Revis, which was kind of a mistake because I was meant to get an Ascension and then accidentally purchased the wrong one, which is funny. He was cool about it. Yeah. Pretty cool. The first time I played Call of the Dead, I got to round 2, which is I think a world record. Something like that. It's like close to it. Maybe it's like tied or something. But we got a world record. That's pretty cool. And then after doing that, I completed the solo Easter egg, which is my first time ever doing that. And I guess technically my first Easter egg ever, unless you want to count the fly trap from Riese. I guess people wouldn't because it doesn't give you a reward. But it's still an Easter egg. It's like stuff you need to do, so But anyways, we can say this is my first Easter egg that gives you a reward, which is pretty cool. 10 years in the making. I've known about this Easter egg forever. Never did it. Yeah, so I got the Wonder Waff. Pretty cool. I went down on round 16 though, because I was being dumb. Because I was conserving Waff shots. I don't know why. It was dumb. And then Revis also did the Easter egg because he didn't know it was solo until I told him. He's like, okay, cool. And so he went and did that. And he got to around 23. I don't know. That's probably not his record. I don't know. But he got to around 23, which is more than me at that point. So I made a video about the time that Syndicate lost 2 people you've never heard of. And before I showed the footage of the stuff, I had to get my own footage. So I decided to do the no power, no random box challenge on Ascension. I got to round 16, which is decent. I wanted to get to 20, because that's what they were aiming for in the video, but they didn't get to it. But yeah, I only tried once, so I think 16 on my first try is pretty good. I don't think I'll continue to do that, though. I'm not really interested in challenges all that much. Then Revis was like, hey, let me return the favor on Christmas, and he got me Moon. Which is crazy. I wasn't expecting that. It was super cool. So now we have all the World at War maps and Moon on Black Ops. Super cool. You know what's really funny? Back in 2012, I got Moon for my birthday, so I didn't have to pay then. And this time I didn't have to pay for Moon either, which is just kind of funny. I hope I never have to pay for Moon. at any point in my life ever. But anyways, I played the Riese just to see how it felt. Uh, it feels like Black Ops and the Riese. Yeah, I got to around 25. I only tried once. Um, I got killed because of splash damage on the ray gun. It was weird. I don't have any footage of it, but it's in that one window in the Tommy room, not in the back, but to the like the side. I was shooting in a spot that where on World at War I wouldn't get hit by splash damage, but I was still getting hit by splash damage in Black Ops, and then I went down and I was very confused. So yeah, kind of weird. I didn't play any of the other World at War maps, so yeah, not super interested in playing those maps in solo on Black Ops. So meh. But I did do something pretty cool for the first time ever. I got Juggernaut before round 1 on Moon. It's actually really easy. It was super easy. I think it was like my second attempt, maybe my yeah, it was like my second attempt doing it on Black Ops. I didn't save what round I got to in that attempt, so I don't know. I think it was like 12 maybe. It wasn't very. Moon is pretty challenging. I think it's definitely one of the most challenging for solo, just because if you get downed, it's pretty hard to recover after that. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the map. You have to like constantly be going back and stopping the excavators. It's definitely not a casual experience, but I did enjoy it. But I don't think I'm going to be playing a whole bunch of it anytime soon. Alright, it's been several hours. I got interrupted for several hours, but that's what I get for recording on New Year's. Just people out and about making noise and crap. How much you want to bet there's going to be a bunch of freaking fireworks to go off at a random point, even though I waited for it to stop? It's now 12:30? How is it actually 12:30? What? It was like 12:18. See me like 2 minutes ago? Okay. I don't remember where we left off, to be completely honest. Yeah, and then I got to round 42 on Kino once again, but this time I used the fire trap strat. If you're not aware, there's a specific point very clear to the fire trap itself that for whatever reason just doesn't damage you. So you can just sneak in there real quickly and the zombies will just come at you and die because of the fire trap. And hoarding there isn't that hard. Like, you would think, oh, it's such a small space, it'd be hard to do, but it's not. So yeah, it was fun, it was easy to do. I think it's funny that I lost on 42, just like the last attempt. Pretty funny. Then yesterday I played some more Call of Duty, got to around 20, didn't switch up my strategy at all. It's just the running around by the AK. Yeah, George is annoying. I think he's cool, but he's also annoying. I wish he wasn't there all the time. And hey, did you know there's a thunder gun on 5? I found that out today when I got to around 29. I got to around 29. Yeah, I got to 29. Just running around the second level. It wasn't super hard. I think people overreact when they talk about how hard 5 is, honestly. I know there's a lot to digest, maybe. Hopefully I made it sound not so incoherent, but there was a lot going on there. So yeah. So long-term goals. Let's talk about my long-term goals now. Let's take off my jacket. So I definitely want to hit 50 on Kino. That's very doable. I just have to not fail. Yeah. Ascension is I'm good on Ascension for a very long time. I don't have the urge to hit 70 or any higher number anytime soon. If I were to ever 100 round something that isn't Shino from World at War, definitely be on Ascension. I don't have the urge to do that anytime soon though, because that's like 8 hours or something. I'm not playing for freaking 8 hours. Also, my computer isn't super great, and we're not doing that. That's dumb. No. Call of Dead. I want to get to 30. I think it's reasonable. I don't think it's too hard. I just need to not mess up, not have George be dumb and block me from running and stuff. It's not that hard. I just gotta get a good run. Gotta get a good rhythm and not mess up. Yeah. I don't have Shangri-La. I didn't mention that, but I don't have Shangri-La. That's the only map pack that I don't have. And I spent a lot of money this year on a lot of different things, so I'm not gonna be getting Shangri-La. Even though right now it's only like $9. only $9 4 times is a lot. So Moon, yeah, 30 as well, even though I've only gotten to 16. And this is what I get for not reviewing the footage properly before starting recording again. I completely forgot to talk about my round 16 run on Moon, which is pretty funny. I have some footage here, luckily, because, you know, I wouldn't want you guys just looking at my face for the next minute and a half, so yeah. Like I said before, Moon isn't super solo friendly because there's a lot of stuff going on with the excavators, the oxygen helmet, the hacker, the astronaut man who is a prick, the low gravity, and all that kind of stuff. I still enjoy it quite a lot. I would say it's maybe one of my favorite maps, honestly. So one day I do definitely want to get, you know, going on that map. Not anytime soon though, because I just don't feel like it really. The astronaut is probably one of the worst parts of the map because killing him gives you nothing and he takes away a perk if he grabs you. And it just sucks. Especially when he takes away Jug because, yeah, you can try to get back to Earth, but if you get there and it's freaking Speed Cola, then you gotta wait. I don't even know how long you gotta wait, but you gotta wait a certain amount of time to be able to tell we're back to Earth. And in that time you're running around without Jug, you can definitely last a while if you have proper weapons, but if you don't, like I didn't, then you gotta pray a lot. And I did last quite a bit without Jug, but I eventually got downed, and after that I just got downed again after a little while. So yeah, it's pretty difficult without Jug. But that's really my only complaint about the map. It's just for solo, it's pretty challenging. But that's not a bad thing. I'd rather have a challenging map than another Ascension or Kino. I'll let the Moon footage play because I have a whole bunch of it, and yeah. 30's doable if I get a good box roll. It's really just dependent on that, I think. I can definitely hoard in like the starter room, even though I've never done it. I think I could figure that out pretty easily. As for the World at War maps, I would like to maybe try and speedrun to 50 on Riese. I've seen a lot of videos of people speedrunning to 50. It seems pretty simple. It seems not super long to do, so maybe I'll try that. Maybe? I don't know. Shino? Maybe I'll try Shino. Because, you know, there's more than 24 zombies on solo in Black Ops, so maybe I'll give that a shot. Maybe. Not super interested, honestly, but so yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know when the next part of the series will be coming out, even just because now there's so many other maps to do. So I don't know when is like a appropriate moment to make a new one of these. Yeah. Peace out, I guess. God, stop. Maybe we won't be there here. That's really loud now. What are you doing? What is that? Legitimately have no idea. Then our main man Riese. Who's Riese, you might be asking? Well, that's John's friend. I actually asked him what should I call him. So he's Rives. I hope I'm saying that right. He said Riv like no, Revis? Fuck. Reving. Revis. Let's start that over. Our main man Revis. Fuck. I then made a video about the time that Syndicate lost to two people you've never heard of, which you can find here. Is it there? Is it over here? I can never remember. The camera's looking this way, and it's here. Fuck, is it? Hold on. It's here. Yeah, yeah, it's right here. Which you can find here. What am I doing? Which you can find up here. I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah. Why did I even mention that? I don't remember.